Hello, friends! If you're a caregiver of a home or bedbound person, then this channel is for you. My name is Slava Kreynovich. I'm a nurse practitioner and I do house calls. Here, I'm creating a community for caregivers where you can get your questions answered, share your tips and ideas of how to take care of home or bedbound person, as well as address your personal, emotional, and physical needs as a caregiver. If you're a caregiver, I already know one thing about you. You give, you show up, you hold things together even when no one's looking. But here is the most important part people forget. Caregiving is not just physical. It's emotional, mental, and yes, spiritual. You're witnessing life in its most vulnerable form. You're holding the space. Today, I want to share how bringing a little bit of spirituality into your caregiving practice can nourish you, not just the person you're caring for. Because let's face it, when your spirit is dry, your patience is not far behind. I want to talk about how to take care of our spirit, not with big rituals, as they are not practical when you're in someone else's house, but with small and grounded ways to gently invite spiritual support into your everyday, even in the middle of a very busy day. What is spirituality? I believe spirituality does not have to mean religion. At its core, spirituality is remembering what keeps you grounded and connected, even on hard days. When you wake up, how you start your day matters a lot. You can start it with some yoga practice. It grounds you. You can start it with meditation. It helps to ground you and lift your spirits up. Start in any form and shape your day, as long as it feeds your soul and gives a joyful start to your morning. You always will have during your day 15-30 seconds for reset. Before entering a room or right after a stressful moment in your day, just pause. Place the hand over your heart and breathe slowly. Inhale on a count of 4, hold for a count of 4, and exhale on count of 4. Do it 2 to 3 times and whisper to yourself, I don't have to do it all. I need to be present here and now. I'm doing my best. That's it. You just gave yourself a spiritual CPR. This centers your nervous system and connects you with your intention. Try to make it a habit, what I call transitional breath ritual. When moving from one task to another, pause for 30 to 60 seconds. Breathe in deeply and say it silently or loud. I release what just happened. I meet this moment fresh. As caregivers, we often carry emotional residue between the tasks. Gives you a reset. The next tool that I would advise you to use is called gratitude in motion. When you're helping someone to bathe, to dress, or eat, mentally name one thing that you're grateful for. I'm grateful for my body that helps me to move and supports me. I'm grateful we have warm water. If you're in a hot climate, I'm grateful I have working air conditioning. Or you can just say to yourself, I'm grateful for this moment. It invites sacred presence without adding anything to your day as an additional task. If you can take 5-minute walk, you are walking to your client's mailbox or you're picking up something that was dropped off, walk slowly and repeat a common word with each step. You can use words peace, grace. And again, you will see how it resets your mind, your spirit, and you're getting a fresh start. Movement helps the body process emotional fatigue. Repeating words helps to ground your mind. If you have this opportunity, you might use the tool that I call spiritual corner and make it real. You can choose a teeny area, a windowsill, shelf, or a desk corner. Place something that reminds you why you're actually doing this work. This can be a photo of someone who inspires you, a quote that you liked scribbled on a sticky note, a small composition that you will create yourself with feathers, stones, crystals, and candles, a teeny framed intention. May I care with dignity and grace. This space will remind you who you are and that you are more than a task doer. During the day, to lift your spirits up, to give you that refreshing moment. You can play some calming music during bathing times, during feeding times. It will help to transform the energy. Sometimes the person that you're caring for is also longing for spiritual connection, but they might not have words for it. Use it as a bonding experience. Ask them gently, what brings you peace right now? Would you like to listen to your favorite prayer or song? Sometimes it's very helpful to reset the situation, to reset the energy by offering to sit in silence. It offers no pressure, just presence. And that's a prayer. Listen to the silence and be present in stillness. You can also use mini rituals for yourself and your client. You can sip a tea together. If you share the same religion, you can say a prayer together or say grace. You can watch sunset with reverence. Little things have very deep impact. Be a spiritual leader in your tandem with your client or loved one. When you come home and you've done all the tasks at work, finish the tasks at home, and before going to bed, make a habit of keeping a gratitude journal. Write down 3 to 5 things that you are grateful for that happened during this day, with at least one meaningful caregiving moment of the day. It can be something small like, she smiled when I bathed her. He said thank you without being prompted. She smiled when I brushed her hair. Don't underestimate these moments. They're your soul vitamins. When remembering your day before you're going to sleep, concentrate on positives only. Cultivate these joyful feelings inside. So when you're falling asleep, you slumber with the calm and content mind. Say to yourself, today I gave what I could. May I be restored. If this conversation spoke to you and you found the spiritual tools as good reset options, I put all of them together in the list that I will link down below. Share it with another caregiver that you know of who might be silently running on empty and might benefit from the spiritual hug today. Leave a comment below. How do you stay grounded while caregiving? What's your one spiritual practice that helped you through tough days? I'm looking forward to hear from you, read your comments, and benefit from our experiences that we share within the community. As always, wishing you strong health, and remember, joyful heart is the best medicine.